Hey America, David here from www.fortruesake.com and the Radical Conservative Rizzo.blogspot.com. Well, what can you say anymore? Okay, the fundamental transformation choo-choo train just keeps chugging along despite the election, despite the voice of the people. Just about despite everything. The communists in power are still pushing along with their little agenda. Thanksgiving, while we're eating turkey, President Obama went to Germany to discuss the implementation of the UN Small Arms Treaty that is set to go into effect on December 24th. Many argue that the treaty hasn't been ratified, so it will have the UN will have no enforcement arm in the United States. What makes you think that President Obama or John Kerry or the UN for that matter cares about the Senate? What we've got going on is a carefully orchestrated plan to bring violence and chaos into the United States, which we've just witnessed in Ferguson, Missouri. We have a Congress that's that's a bunch of cowards when it comes to standing up to these communists. We know beyond a reasonable doubt that Eric Holder and operatives within the Department of Justice have been fueling the fire concerning these protests. We know that communist agitators have been fueling these protests, paying people to burn down these towns. And yet our Congress and our Senate just sits there with their thumbs up their rear end, like they're afraid of these people. I'm not afraid of these people. Okay, I know who they are. They're communists. Okay, if you think that this stuff isn't being done to further push the cause of gun control, you need to reevaluate your position, okay? Within the text of the Small Arms Treaty, it allows for two things in particular. One, the creation of a slush fund to help nations that don't go along with the ratification of the treaty implement it, okay? And two, it specifically outlines the plans to use United Nations peacekeeping troops for the purposes of disarming conflicting parties. Okay, so yeah, we have communists in power that are orchestrating, pushing for a race war in this country, and then their plan, their solution to fix it is to implement the Small Arms Treaty, gun control, and with the promise of world peace, global governance, whatever. I think you really need to consider that as a real possibility. That's where Obama was yesterday, according to the National Association of Gun Rights, in Germany, discussing the implementation of the Small Arms Treaty. Okay. I think it's time to put your big boy pants on, America. If you want this country back, you better start standing up and saying it now.